everyone, welcome back to Open. The Bronx Summer Jam is a festival rich with music and culture, offering a diverse lineup of local talent, each with their own artistry style. Now, in their third year, the Bronx Summer Jam continues to showcase emerging artists and DJs that are sure to be the sounds of the season. And here to share more are the Bronx Summer Jam's co-founders, DJ Mike and Fernando. Michael, hello and welcome.
Hey, how are you?
It's good to be here.
Thank you for being here. Now, what I didn't mention is your company names, right? So you are the founder of the Fox and King Inc., right?
That's correct, yes.
And then DJ Mike, you're the founder of Sounds and Sirens Productions.
Yes,
right?
that's correct.
And so I think it's important that we acknowledge that you both have your own individual companies in which your companies serve in a certain capacity that complement each other.
Correct.
Right? So let's talk us through what this background is and how you even came together.
So I think our background kind of starts in 2018. We met, for the first time when the Fox and King was doing the resurgence of the Bronx underground scene, and they brought the underground shows back. And we kind of connected there. I started doing lighting with them for the shows. And we had known each other from back in the day from the music scene in the Bronx. So, we kind of all came together as this collective and we were like, oh, hey, I remember you. So, we did a few things, we grew together. We did a bunch of shows at the FLC. And then in 2019 around Halloween, we said we wanted to do something a little bit bigger.
Weekend.
And that's where we came up with the Hollow Weekend, which was a 3-day festival that we put on of local events. So we had an emo night, we had a rave like a rave party, and then we did an outdoor acoustic show. And they were each events that were complements of what we were already doing. So we took our Sounds and Sirens karaoke night and we made it an emo karaoke night. And then they had a music venue, the Foxhole, which we used for our backdrop for the rave event. And then there was another Bronx establishment, the Ice House Cafe, which isn't there anymore, unfortunately. But we did our acoustic night that night there, and it was just so amazing to do this kind of like DIY music festival in the Bronx. So we wanted to keep doing it.
DIY.
DIY.
I like that. I like that. I like that.
It's definitely important for people, communities to get together, organizations to come together, to collaborate and form that community, especially when it comes to the arts. And what we're doing now, especially the Bronx Summer Jam, is important.
Yeah, I get that it's a really big event for you guys, right?
Right.
You're in your third year.
Yeah.
And it seems like you're doing a lot of other events that will culminate at this event, right? Like you're doing all these other events leading up to the big event.
That's right.
What I did want to establish for our audience is how you are basically like the representative of the technical aspect of it, the DJ aspect of it, and then you, Fernando, have developed this company in which you're cultivating artists, you're developing artists, and you're representing them. And I just find that to be so beautiful and harmonious, yet funky, fresh, and futuristic.
Yeah, absolutely. The Foxing started in 2011, and we started just doing local acoustic shows. Growing from there, we've worked with major festivals, we've come to work with local organizations, really fostering artists at a development level, and also creating show series in the Bronx and beyond to really build these people up and create, again, that community and that collaborative aspect.
So how many artists are we talking about?
So for Bronx Summer Jam, we have about 12.
You have 12 performers, but what about in your roster, and how do you even qualify them?
Oh, absolutely. So right now we're focusing on an amazing artist called July Quinn from the Bronx. Great independent fusion of hip hop, jazz, and alternative sounds. And we really want to work with people who have a creative spirit at heart and really want to have that focused. Focus on the music, your craft, your creativity. We'll handle the rest and we'll build you up from there. That's really our mindset.
Nice. And so handle the rest, and that's where you come in.
Yeah. and a lot of that is how we kind of focus on choosing artists for Summer Jam, we're looking for people that are, you know, expressing themselves, that are active. If you are in music and you're doing music and you're promoting yourself and you're doing shows and you're out there for your community and you're trying to build something, then, you know, we're going to see that. If you're doing the thing, then we'll see you doing the thing, and either we get reached out to by artists or we reach out to them, and then, you know, we kind of go through an internal process where, you know, we look at, you know, what the vibes are, because that's, you know, Summer Jam is about bringing the right kind of vibe. It's outdoors, it's family friendly. We want to make sure that everybody comes together and brings the right energy.
And so what about you with the DJs, right? So like when we're talking about these artists and their sounds, and then there's the DJs, there's certain DJs who have, you know, a certain genre that they prefer. So what does that look like blended with the live music?
It's a similar kind of experience. So like I've worked with a lot of DJs over the years, being a DJ myself and doing live sound. And so like we've, you know, networked with a lot of different people that we've been able to bring into Summer Jam that bring different vibes, different sounds. In previous years, we worked with DJ Sabrosura, and we had DJ Jin. We've had a couple of First Class, who's a Bronx-based DJ duo, have performed, and you know, and some of these folks are going to be coming back in our pre-party events. We're having one where there's going to be some DJs from the previous years that are going to play again. First Class is returning again this year for a performance at Summer Jam. So it's you know, we try to find people that complement each other.
Right.
You know, and it's difficult when you have rock bands and hip hop artists and DJs on the same bill. So finding artists that complement each other and blend together, that's what we're trying to do.
And that's
here.
what we're talking about, is
Yeah.
the
Exactly.
eclectic sound that you guys
Absolutely.
have actually curated. Because I was like, oh my, this is going to be a nice little journey.
Something I like to tell people is that I was raised on rock and rap.
Right.
Those are my two cornerstones. I love both aspects, you know, equally. And trying to put that together, you know, we're inspired by other major festivals. You know, like one of our favorite local festivals is Gov Ball. They're putting all these different genres and aspects and people on one bill for one concert. There's so many aspects of music in the Bronx and beyond that there's rock, there's Latin, there's reggaeton, there's hip hop, all in our borough. Why not showcase and feature them all?
And so when, let's say a person approaches this event and they should come with their blankets, they should come prepared to spend the whole day. No, I want to know because I've never been, and so walk us through what to expect.
Absolutely. So it's a free, open event to the public. It's all ages. Everything is family friendly, and it's one of my, like, in coming up with this, it's one of my things that I'm like staunchly not going to change on. It's like, this has to be open to people, you know. And it's because you get that. Come with your chairs, come with your blankets, hang out on the grass, bring a cooler, bring the kids. You know, seeing families out there in the park, in the grass, on, you know, watching the show in the years past is like, that's amazing, because that's real community. You're bringing people who have they're not there for the music, they're not there for the, you know, for anything that they don't even know us.
Right.
But they came out for a day at the park, and now they're getting an experience that they may take back with them.
Exactly.
Right.
You know,
And be inspired by.
and be
as
inspired
well.
by, right?
Right, yes, especially if it's intergenerational, right? So walk us through some of the talent that's going to be performing and how you chose them and what kind of music.
So we have a couple different people. We have a Bronx local band called Left in the Attic. We've been proud to work with them for a number of years now. Really thrash, punky, you know, against the man type. You know, we love that. I love that, of course. We have another favorite. We have Ray Pearson coming through as well. Really big pun vibes, a little salsa, a little Latin there, hip hop. We have DJ Hazcan as well, who recently just performed at Power Up Festival. Amazing DJ. It's his first time performing.
Okay, so wait, just pause for a second because we're doing DJ live, DJ
Oh,
live.
yeah.
Is that how it's going?
That's
No,
it.
I'm just trying to visualize like what that lineup looks like.
So it is broken down. So we actually have two stages. We have the Sirens stage, which is all the DJs, and then we have the King stage, which is the bands and the hip hop performers. And we try to break the festival down into 3 sections. So you've got section 1, which is DJ and 3 artists. Section 2, a DJ and 3 artists, and then the 3rd section. And that's how we kind of break everything up. We give everybody time to breathe. We need time also to change the stage over.
I like
so
that.
like we try to make it fun and make it cool while also making it work for what we need it to do.
Exactly.
Got it. So I didn't mean to interrupt your
No,
flow,
not at all.
but because I'm visualizing, I'm trying to like absorb what that experience
So-
is like. So the fact that you said you broke it up into 3 pieces, right, 3 parts, that makes sense, right? Because now we're talking different genres.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
So back to you, Fernando.
So those 3 we're definitely excited about. We have Descendant, another amazing hip hop artist coming through as well. So putting that together in our 3 sections, it's really a flow of music going from genre to genre. So every section feels like its own miniature festival throughout the day.
So it's kind of like, oh, people can absorb this stage, and if they want to keep it moving, they can.
Exactly.
But they've got a taste of like a specific genre. Now, what does each genre look like? Like, do you have a certain time set for each genre of the 3 parts?
I mean, we have a timeline that we go through, but I wouldn't say that each section is its own genre.
Okay.
I think that, and Fernando will jump right on this with me. The word genre and what it means in music today is severely different from what it used to mean.
Should I jump in now?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Jump right in.
No,
Because
so again, I grew up on a really good mix of genres in music, and we're at a point now where musically, there's really no defined lines.
Right.
You could go into hip hop, and to rap, and to EDM in the same song.
Right.
And really adopting that train of thought for our festival for Bronx Summer Jam is the cornerstone of introducing everyone to these genres.
Nice. The fusion.
the
fusion.
The
Exactly.
fusion.
Yes.
I got it. Yeah, no, I mean, it's
Yeah.
true. That is the world we're living in. So it's beautiful to see that you're able to, I guess, create that experience with the live people, because, AI is trying to take over everything. And it's like, mi gente,
right.
por favor,
and I
like
think
some
that-
things need to be left to the humans.
Yes.
I think that it's important because the Bronx itself is kind of like a fusion,
Right.
So the music that comes out of it and the entertainment that you get from it should be, similar.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So, is there anything that we didn't touch upon that you feel is important for our viewers to know coming in to experience this 3rd anniversary of this wonderful? I mean, I haven't even been there, and I'm excited about it. I
Well,
was
we'll see you
excited
there,
just
of course.
reviewing everything. Yes, but right now I'm kind of like, wow, I like this. I like this. I like. Also, there's a part of what you're sharing that kind of loans itself to me thinking that most of your artists are young and up and coming. So I don't know if you want to speak to that. Like, do you have an age bracket with
No.
No?
No age bracket.
Keeping it completely open.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you're doing your thing and you bring the vibes, then that's it. That's really, those are the only criteria. And then as we get people who come on board, as the slots fill up, then okay, we'll talk about it next year.
It's our job, it's our mission to create a platform, and if you're doing your thing, like Mike said, the platform's there for you.
Got it. And so, in what capacity do you both serve other than creating the entire event? Like, once the event is in action?
So I think that lead up, it's a big collaboration between not only myself and Fernando, but we also have our other partners that work with us. He works with Chris, I work with Jackie. So we all, as a team of 4, bring together what ultimately leads up to the day of event, which then becomes a lot of, him and Chris handle a lot of on-site logistics. Where are the artists? When are they getting here? Getting the bands moved over. I'm handling a lot of the technical aspect, getting the setup, getting the speakers and everything in place, making sure everything sounds good, making sure that the artist or, whatever instruments they're bringing, we have to get them all connected. And just keeping the show flow going. Jackie works with our, any photographers that we have. She's kind of like our creative director. So, we have these people that are all part of this big team, and then we have other people that volunteer that come in and help us put the stages together, put up the banners, set up the tenting. I mean, there's
It's
so
completely
much.
DIY.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like the DIY concept. And so, this is the last thing I would like to leave our audience with, and I would love for you to share, Fernando. Why is this so important for our Bronxites to understand that you're putting so much work, and it's obvious that you guys are passionate about doing this?
Yeah, I mean, we're extremely passionate about music, especially local music within the independent scene, and really showcasing the talent that we have in our borough has always been our broadest mission. We want to bring people not only from the Bronx, but from all around to see what we can do here.
Right.
We're powerful, we're versatile. We have all these shades of music and colors and people, and this is a place to celebrate it, not only from the outside, but within each other.
I love it. Yeah, I live by the motto, here's to finding similarities
Yes.
within our differences. Bravo,
Thank
bravo.
you.
Thank you, DJ Mike and
Thank you.
Fernando Michael. Once again, we were discussing the Bronx Summer Jams event that's taking place on Sunday, June 30th from 1 to 7 p.m. at Bronx Park East, which is located at 2141 Bronx Park East. And for more information, you can visit BronxSummerJam.com. Stay tuned. Our Open Artist Spotlight is coming up next.